Hey guys, what's up? Travis here. Today I'm doing a quick little video review on a few knives that I own, which one I think is the best, and let's get started. As you can see down here, this is pretty much your standard classic Swiss Army knife, made by Victorinox, as you can see right there. The middle one right here is a much longer blade, as you can see. I think the blade is around, I don't know, 4 inches in length. And it's a fairly long knife. This one is made by Wenger, and it's the Ranger 51 edition. I think the model number is like 16300. And this one right here is definitely my favorite out of the three. It is the Smith&Wesson MP edition knife. It's got the assisted opening lever that you can see right there. But let's get back to it. As you can see here, like I said, this is just your classic standard Swiss Army knife made by Victorinox. It's got the can openers. It's got, one blade right here, which is a little bit longer than this blade over here. I love this knife. I carry it with me pretty much everywhere I go. It's very light. The build quality is pretty good. You really can't expect the build quality to be great, for an inexpensive knife. I just like this knife. Like I said, it's very light, very small, very narrow, very skinny. You hardly even can tell that it's there in your pocket. Love this knife. Like I said, I carry it with me everywhere. Work, keep it on me at home, on the farm, whatever. It's always in that pocket. This one, the Wenger 51 Ranger, I guess, edition knife. It's okay. It's definitely not my favorite. Like I said, the build quality on the handle could have been made a little bit better. It's just like a cheap plastic. The one thing I did like about the knife is this logo right here. Try to focus in right there. It's actually a button. So you push down, as you can see, it's sinking in there. You push down on that to close it. And that's how you close that knife. It's fairly long. It's a little bit too big for me to carry with me, all the time. It's fairly light. It's got a little bit of weight to it. But like I said, I think they could have used a better material to make the handle with. It's just a cheap plastic. That's pretty much all it is. It's fairly easy to open with one hand. I do like that, if you put your thumb on that and apply pressure when you're cutting down on something. So I do like that right there. Alright, let's close it back up. Now let's get back to my favorite. This is the Smith&Wesson MP edition, the assisted opening. Here's your safety. Let's actually turn that off while we're messing with it. Here is the assisted opening, latch, lever, whatever you want to call it. The build quality on this knife is very, very good, I think. It's made, I guess, like out of some type of aluminum. It's a little heavy, but I like that. It's got a solid build to it, that's for sure, and that's probably why it's got a little bit of weight to it. I like the rubber inserts right here. It's also got a glass buster right there, which I haven't tested out, but I have seen a couple video reviews, and it does work. So that's pretty cool. Now let's get back to the main feature, which is the assisted opening. Now you can use your thumb on the thumb bar to open it up, and as you can see, once you get it started, that assisted opening pretty much takes over. And this knife is the, let's try to zoom in there for you, SWM P1BS. And I really like the look of this blade. I mean, that's pretty much one of the main reasons I got it. I really like that rhino look to the blade. It just gives it that mean ass look, and I like it. But let's close it back up. As you can see, I'm doing all this with one hand. One of the other things I like, it's got like a little bit of a, as you can see, as a push down on it. Gotta give it a little bit of pressure, and I like that you can hear that blade click in place. As you can see, the blade's not exposed at all, which is good. But let's get back to the lever. Now, here's the lever, and all you do is pull back on that thing, and it pops open. It's pretty much like a switchblade, but it's not considered or classified as a switchblade. It's assisted opening, so that's nice. The blade on this, I think it's 2.9 inches, which is a perfect little size for me to carry around. I don't like an extremely large blade, you know, if I'm taking it to work with me. But this is definitely my favorite out of the three, for sure. If I'm going out the house and I'm grabbing a blade, it's going to be this one. But to be honest with you, it's probably going to be these two, because the Victorinox is usually always in my pocket. This is, you know, I just love that classic Swiss Army knife. Love it. So, a quick review. The Wenger, it's an okay knife. Like I said, it's a cheap knife. I think they're like $40 brand new. I didn't pay that. I think I paid like $28 off of eBay. Your classic Swiss Army Victorinox knife, I think I paid like $15 for that. The Smith&Wesson M&P edition knife, military and police, I believe this knife right here is about $60 brand new from their website, but I paid like $31 and some change for it brand new off of eBay. And the build quality on this knife is very, very good. You can tell that they made this knife, you know, to last you years to come. So I do appreciate that. I like the belt clip that's on there. It's got the glass buster right there. It's got the little safety switch right there. And as you can see, with the safety on, I cannot get that thing open. So, take that off. Show you that one more time. The assisted opening. There you go. This blade, out of the box, was extremely sharp. You know, usually when I get a knife brand new, I, you know, open that thing up and I start to rub my finger across it just so I can feel how sharp it is. And I did that, and it actually gave me two little cuts. I can't focus it right there, but actually, it cut my thumb. That was my stupidity. But yeah, this is a very good knife. So my recommendation out of the three would definitely be the Smith&Wesson MP. Definitely. So I hope you guys liked the video review. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments.